All right. Welcome to the Raid Legends House 400. Uh obviously Legends is in here. So yeah, Legends, we're going to have someone break into your house after this race tonight depending on who the winner is. So the winner, their prize is not just a trophy, but it's all your information from your IP to your birth certificate and your home address, your your uh your shipping address, everything that you could ask for. So yeah, gonna see who wins this race tonight. But in all seriousness, welcome to the first race of the season 9 chase. I'm Michael Cormes, joined by Patrick Miller in the booth tonight.
Hello.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going good, man. This Sunday night is pretty much the first of many.
Oh,
I
ignore that.
was gonna say first of many chase races tonight.
Yep. They got 9 chase races after this one, and oh yeah, Legends, can you get the stream link? All right. So, beautiful night here in Nazareth, Pennsylvania, and a lot of storylines to go over.
Yep.
So, and starting off,
yeah,
our
Legends, can you
regular season
get the stream link?
champion is this guy, Rare Thunder in the 25. After Zevel made an interesting pit strategy, tried to get on the pit road after it ran out of gas and missed pit road, had to reset, and that basically ruined his race and pretty much gave the regular season championship to his rival Thunder. And that is actually detrimental for Zevel in the points. He needed that 15-point bonus because now with how these with how the bonus points go, with you getting 5 extra bonus points per win that you have, Zevel now is basically bottom of the barrel in chase standings right now
Mm-hmm.
coming into this race. So it's going to be interesting to see how he can overcome this deficit.
Right, you are. Let's go over some of the chase drivers that are in this field tonight.
113. So going through our chase grid, obviously our regular season champion Thunder is the first seed into the chase this season. And then runner-up in points was obviously Zevel in the 47. He's going to be in the Cheez-Its Pontiac. Trying to find him. There he is. Then it was Matthew Hill, number 90. Trying to find him. There he is in that body armor Ford. Then coming in 4th in the regular season was Byrne in the 55. Great season for Byrne, albeit so close to a win each time and time again. He's still been very consistent in putting lots of points on the board each week. And then in the 5th spot, who had his chance at a second consecutive chase run taken away from him last season after making a big mistake in his rookie season. Here's Joquan in the 1 in his sophomore season, better than he was last season, going for a championship in that 1 car. And then coming up at number 6 was this guy right here, the teammate to Thunder at Almost Rebels Racing, Landon, who has been pretty consistent. Kind of had some ups and downs this season, but it was pretty much good enough to make the chase. And he's looking to do some damage in this season. A pretty big dark horse in the chase. That for sure. Then it's Pavo in the 7th spot. Won earlier this season. Actually, he won earlier this season with 1 win. All very consistent still. Pretty much repeating his rookie season. But can he get the championship this time around? Then it's this guy, Fanatic, in the 54, who hasn't won a race this season, but was also consistent enough to make the chase for the second consecutive season. He was, after also being a rookie last season. Then ninth is Mr. Consistency, Pendra McCarroll, put himself in a position to have a good shot at making the chase later on in the regular season. So, gonna keep our eyes on this 92 here. Then, the guy who got in by last, he was the guy who's last in the top 10, who nobody expected to be into the chase, but put himself in a good position after a great run at Kansas. It's Here's Gaming Freak in the 88, who hasn't made the postseason since season 5, which is 4 seasons ago.
Yeah, something like that. I was thinking maybe season 6.
No,
No, I don't know.
because I think he was part-time back then. And then the final two who got in based on the wild cards, Legends in the 5, who's running this Philadelphia Eagles / Exalta car for the entire chase. And then season 7 champ Quad Kid Boy got the second wild card spot, looking to get his second Fanta Cup Series championship this season.
Yep. It'd be interesting.
Let's talk about some guys who just barely missed out on the chase. One of these guys, Moff, I think he had a pretty okay race in Kansas, but he needed to have a good run, and I think everybody else was just kind of better than him. So kind of on the bad side of luck, but Moff in his final season will not see the postseason. Trying to end off in these final 10 races with at least a win, I would assume. See another guy who we would like to mention. Here's Josh, who looked like he had a chase spot pretty much locked up from running near the top 5 all season in points, and then a very bad race in Kansas after a pit stop error ruined his chances. All comes down to one mistake in one race that could end your season, basically. And see, do we have anybody other than that specific to talk about?
I think we're
Jessica.
good. Oh yeah.
Jessica, the reigning series champion, will not see the postseason after she's had a very up and down season. Won at Michigan, got her first win for JBR. Obviously, leaving the team to go to Michael Cormetis Racing next season, and did not make the chase. Kind of a championship hangover, if you will. But the 2-time champ looking to end the season off strong in our final 10 races for JBR. And I think that's pretty much all we have to talk about. So here we go. Craig Popkers topped the board in practice.
Low is
Go. Here we go. Let's go over the starting grid. So, at the front of the field, 2 Almost Rebels racing cars starting up front. First, it's a 97 of Sean Ard and a 35 of King Barnabas. Then row 2 is the 28 of NASCAR Fan and the 71 of Bailey Parker. And then in row 3, the highest starting chase driver, Thunder, in the 25, alongside Mark in the 3. Then it's Hector Daniel in the 44 and Josh in the 24. Then it's the 77 of Jessica and the 75 of Moff. And then it's the second highest starting chase driver of Byrne in the 55 and Nikki in the 87. Then it's the 56 of Truexpan and the 68 of Zach. Then 2 chase drivers in this row, Zevel in the 47 and the 1 of Joquan. That's the 18 of Deuce Castroneves and the 45 of Quadruped. That's the 30 of Nickname and the 22 of Slick Flame. That's the 2 of Commander Brick and the 92 of Pendry McCarroll, another one of those chase guys. Then another chase guy is Landon in the 63 and the 74 of Giuseppe. Then it's Pavo in the 81 and Matthew Hill in the 90. That's Craig Pockris in the 91 and the 12 of Ryan Brainey. That's Patrick Miller in Outlaw. That's Legends in the Raid Legends House 400, trying to win so that he makes sure nobody breaks into his house tonight. And that's Kenyon starting at his outside. That's 223-7 cars, Lynn in the 32 and Arthur in the 23. Then it's the 19 of Ebenezer and the 10 of Kyle. And then Byron Fan in the 26 and Quad Kid Boy in the 78 and 65 of Max Molina and Brandon Beal in the 37 towards the back. And then 2 chase guys starting in the final row, Fanatic in the 54 and Gaming Freak in the 88, who is that last guy in on points. So 3 guys in the first chase race starting deep in the field, and that's not good for them early on this race. Gonna have to make their way. Got a lot of ground to make up, and this is a pretty decent length race, so a lot of time to make something happen. But let's talk about this. 3 Chevys in the top 5. All of them are from Almost Rebels Racing, and the 25 will be the highest starting chase driver, and he's starting on the bottom, which is a very heavily preferred line here at Nazareth, like we saw in the test race that we did preseason.
I mean, you do have your preseason winner. That's Bailey Parker, who did win earlier in testing.
He did. So having a great starting position, but to be fair, that outside is not where you want to be here at Nazareth. So it's going to be interesting to see how these guys can navigate through 113 laps at this racetrack. And we haven't been at this track in such a long time. It's going to be interesting. But these guys, remember, they did get some track time in the preseason race, got a lot of info to unpack, and I think that's what they're going to be using. That's going to be based off of what they're using here tonight. Got about a minute till we get the command to start engines.
Yep.
Just gonna save this qualifying lineup. And about 20 seconds until we get this first chase race underway. Pace car, they're just going to be rolling off down the backstretch, the pace car is going to pull in. And I got to get better cautions opened up. Here we go. Pace car is rolling, and he will pull down into pit lane. And it will be Sean R. leading us to the green flag. Here we go, boys. Green flag's in the air, and we are underway in Nazareth. Barney got a good start off the high side, trying to clear Sean Art out of turn 2.
Yeah, but Art is not giving up.
And Barney will make his way into P1 after starting P2. And Sean Art will be behind in second. Oh, 25 at the racetrack into the wall already. So a
early
big
on.
mistake there. Can't have too many of those here at a track like. Oh, he almost got hit by the
Oh,
44.
that would have been big. A big one. Heavy.
So a big mistake for the 25 early on just about lap 2. Doesn't look like the damage is too bad, but he's got to get back on that inside line. Might have a gap in front of the 77, and he will, but yeah, that's a big implication right there. He's not even done getting trained on that outside line. As Barney leads, and I think this 25 will finally have an opening here, and he will.
On I have first train.
Yep. See Byrne battling Mark on this outside right here. And here comes Bailey Parker, a guy that we knew that would be a very big threat after winning the preseason race here. He's now into third as the Almost Rebels racing cars have pulled away.
About half a.
Check further back in this pack. See Pavo in the mix right here. This is for, I think, 15th, 14th. And here's Legends battling his teammate. Single file for the most part. And now here's the 5 to the inside. Actually, there's 4 MKR. All 4 MKR cars are right next to each other. The 5, the 24, the 75, and the 26. Not anymore, because look at the 1. He's trying to make up for that deep starting position in the back of the field. Now it's a 22nd and looking for more. Here comes the 5 looking for some room to get around the 68 here. This is for P18, P17, and he gets the job done here. So Legends on a roll to start this one and hard into the wall.
Oh,
the 4 and the 1.
that's not good.
And Joquan's got some damage on that right side.
Hopefully, when the pit stops come,
Yeah,
who
that
does
was.
fix
Yeah,
it,
but oh, the 25's on pit road. Big problem here. What happened?
hit a
Doesn't look. It
wall?
didn't say anything in the chat. It looked like. I'm not too sure. May have been some damage from that wall impact.
Probably.
But the 25 comes to pit road early. And this is an unscheduled pit stop. And he'll go, I think, 1 lap down.
Hopefully, it's a fast enough pit stop. There he goes.
Yeah, he's going to be 1 lap down. So he needs to catch a caution right now. And he'll be back on the lead lap. He'll rejoin right behind the rest of the field. 1 lap down. Very strange that he came to pit road, but not a great start. Now it's going to be an uphill battle for this 25 team.
Question is, does the 1 pit of the 25? They both hit the wall.
Yeah, so does that mean the 1's eventually going to come to pit road? Doesn't look like that's the case right now. The 1's going to stay out, so maybe the 25 had possibly cut a tire. Never know.
Oh.
And the 1, he's going to be in the wall again. That time he had a tap for Matthew Hill, I'm pretty sure. So already big implications early on in the race. And here's Pendray going for a spot on Dudes Gaston Evans, and he's got the position.
Yep.
Right now, Barney and Sean still in control of the race. But their teammates that are in the chase, Thunder and Landon, have gotten to an awful start.
Especially for Thunder.
Oh, we got one coming out of pit
Oh,
road. It looks like that's a 28.
what happened to NASCAR fan?
So Ethan Solar looks like also had a problem and had to come to pit road. Now this right here
Ooh,
will be for the free pass spot between the 28 and the 25. '25 is going to go by the 10. But wow, it looks like some guys got into the wall, and now it's kind of yeah, some guys got in the wall, and they've had to come to pit road to fix their damage. It looks like
yeah.
not a lot of room for error at this racetrack, obviously. Even though the track looks pretty wide and looks hard to hit the wall here, you're gonna come through this really fast left-hand turn that's kind of narrow. So one mistake, you can hit the wall pretty easily.
Yeah.
'35 still leading. And 25's back into the free pass spot. Both cars one lap down.
Top two have pulled at least half more than 1 second.
Out of
BP.
the 71. There's two JBR cars running pretty well that aren't in the chase. Hector Daniel and Jessica. Truex fan running pretty nice here. In P6, Mark P7, the highest running chase driver now is this guy, Burn the 55. Barney still leads. Pretty single file now. Here's Zevel trying to get a spot on the 87.
That's for 26, I think.
26th. And these two are checked out from BP and the rest of the pack. So Ole Miss Rebels Racing looking to have unloaded a lot of great cars for this race today. But how long will that last? There's a lot of time left in this race.
Question is, when is pit stops?
I think it's around the lap 40 mark.
Probably.
'22 against the 74 way in the back. Here's Quad Kid Boy going for that spot.
Yep.
Not really much going on up here. Jessica trailing her teammate. BP's in his own little his own zone right here. Then it's the two Ole Miss Rebels racing cars.
It's just single file for the most part.
Well, that will change as this race goes on. Look at Kenyon up the track. Whoa. Kenyon's into the wall barely. I don't even know if he got into the wall. Very close.
I think he I think Lawson lined it. I don't know.
So still single file here. Just looking for a way around her teammate, Hector Daniel. And I'm not too certain, but by the last few lap times, it looks like BP is starting to reel in these two cars, but it'll take some more time to really see.
Oh, yeah. He's trying to play spoiler of the top two.
Keeping the gap at about 1.6 seconds. Liam Mark trying to get a spot on Truexpan right here.
It's like for 5th position. Well, actually, 6th position.
And two chase guys right here. Byrne and Pendray are just behind this battle. And Pendray looking to the inside of the 55. He left the bottom open. Pendray trying to look for the spot. Taking the inside line, and he gets tight, and he is almost into the wall. Yeah, Pendray took a shallow line in turn 1, and that didn't work out too well for him. Oh, yeah, there's only 3 turns on this racetrack, fun fact. Kind of like Pocono, so Pocono isn't the only track in Pennsylvania to have only 3 turns. Mark looking for a way around Truexpan. Yeah, I'm still saying about the same. Lap 31 of 113.
Still early in this, so anything could happen.
Yeah. Long way to go, and Byrne is up the racetrack this time. A lot of these guys kind of pushing the limits of their race cars.
I don't want to go too shallow.
No. And BP got a big chunk of time that last lap on these 2 leaders.
Oh, yeah. He's catching.
Will we be able to reel them in, is the question. Here's a battle way behind this group. This is Molina and Giuseppe for 29th on the racetrack. And it looks like Giuseppe's going to win on that one.
Oh, whoa. Here comes Quad.
This is a big battle right here. Gaming Freak in the 88 against Ebenezer in the 19. Ebenezer's going to scoot by. And now here comes Zevel. Remember, Gaming Freak started in dead last, and he has made his way up to now 25th, but could have that work undone is if he still continues to stay on the high side. Is he going to get passed by Zevel here?
That's
And
true.
he looks like he's got some damage on the right side as well. May have hit the wall.
You saw how NASCAR fan and under he very early. Oh,
And here's Landon coming to pit road. So this could be the first guy that we see coming to pit road here. Yep, here's the 35. That's a leader. That's Landon's teammate coming in. And so is Hector Daniel and more. Who else comes in? Does anybody else elect to pit? Doesn't look like it.
I'm trying to stretch more.
Will Sean Ard pit? Looks like he's going to stay out another lap. Jessica comes in. So does Truexman.
Mark stays out.
Yep. Expect the guys that in the back, I would expect them to run longer. Like Thunder, NASCAR fan, those guys that are trapped a lap down, I would expect them to run a lot longer. You see, yep, they're staying out right here. And hope something happens. Here's Barney coming out of pit road. On lap 37. Let's see, do the rest of the leaders come in? Sean still stays out.
Oh.
Yeah, that was almost big from Outlaw. And Ebenezer's going to have a very late entry. Oh, my goodness.
Ebenezer, what were you doing?
And a lot of these guys have at least one stripe from this wall. And this
Don't
one.
call it Darlington. Call it Nazareth.
There's Craig Popkins, who stayed out an extra lap. There's Moff as well. Oh, Byron fan almost got ran into by Jessica. Like I said, expect these guys like 25 to stay out. I think the 28's still staying out as well. Actually, I don't know. I think he might have pitted already. But if a caution were to come out right now, this would put Thunder back on the lead lap, I assume. Oh, and the 30 gets into the 23, and that was almost a bad crash. Wow.
That one, and unusual.
So it looks like Barney will take the lead back. And there's Sean Ard. He's going to lose. He lost second, and he might lose third to Jessica. If he can just stay on the inside, he might be able to get it back. And he does. '25 is still staying out now in 21st.
Let's see if
really running it along. There's Gaming Freak, who I think had to repair some damage, and he's going to be back on the racetrack at least a lap down. I'm pretty sure. How many are a lap down now? Actually, a ton of guys. I think those are all guys that had to get some damage repaired or just got a bad strategy call. But like I mentioned, Barney is back to the lead. BP is now in second. Jessica was able to get third from Sean, and now Sean is going to lose fourth and maybe fifth.
Gosh, the first lap car.
Yep. First lap car, one lap down. So if he gets a caution right now, he would get on the free pass as Sean just barely grazed the wall. Here's a 25 up to 11th now, trying to run long after that unscheduled pit stop on the early in the race, trying to defend as much track position as he can, as he has got the 30 all over him. He is holding a lot of these guys up. That's a fact.
Is like,
there goes the 30 down to the inside. 25 on the outside. Gonna try to hold his own, but there's not much to hold. But looks like he will emerge in front of the two.
Yep. Rick.
And there's his teammate Landon right there, but Landon is he is not on the lead lap.
His team driver, Legends.
Yep. I think that's 25. Mike, yeah, he's coming down to pit road now. Oh, we got a spin!
Oh,
Big spin right there. That's who is that? That's Craig Popkris. And that is the
oh,
caution that Thunder needed, but he might go a lap down here.
that's the right call
Unless
from the crew
he
chief.
crosses the line, which he should and he will. But he's on pit road, so that's gonna be interesting to see what happens there.
Ah, I did.
So first caution of the night, and it's for Craig Popkris in the 91. Spinning down the backstretch.
Who did he get turned by?
Looks like it could have been the 18.
Hey,
Going back. Looks like down the inside goes the 18.
he could get
Oh,
into
we got, no, it
Blaney.
was off the 12. Yep.
Oh, in
Great
front of
job.
Joquan.
Yeah, great job by Joquan to slam with the brakes and miss it. Yeah, you see the, right here, he's kind of stuck behind three guys because the 75 and the 28 going up the racetrack, and the 12 is going to catch him at a bad spot off the corner, and he's going to get into the left rear and spin the 91 around. So that brings out the first caution of the race, and now the big question is, will this 25 be on the lead lap or scored a lap down?
Hey, doing his pit stop.
Yeah, because he was on, I think he's already come to pit road before the caution was out. And it looks like he might be getting some damage repaired anyway. And where's the pace car? There it is.
It's all open.
Yep. Some guys staying out. It looks like some guys want to take the wave around. There's a 25 off pit road, and it's going to be interesting to see where he's going to be spotted. There's a 24. And a lot of other guys who stayed out by the looks of it. Maybe trying to take the wave around. And there's a 25 who's going to stay out as well. So if these guys stay out another lap, they're all going to get the wave around.
Thunder might be lucky because he did pit. But who knows?
Oh, looks like the 19's going to pit. The 88.
88.
The
63.
63. Gonna add another pace lap here.
Oh.
So looks like Josh will take the wave around. And Zevel came back down pit road, it looks like. So it looks like Josh will be the only one taking the wave around. And for now, I'm going to wave all these guys that are a lap down, I'm going to wave them around. And put them back a lap down. So that would be the 24. Because I don't want them getting in the way when the leaders are trying to go by.
Yep.
37, one of them? Yeah. And so the 37, the one will be back one lap down by when we take the green flag. But the 24 looks like will be the only car that gets to wave around.
By the way, halfway is like 56 or 57.
Let's see. Put in the calculator here. 56.5, so yeah, 57. 57 is the halfway.
Right.
So your leader will be the 92 of Pendra McHarrold after that whole incident. 35 will be back to 8th, but the 97 will still be in 5th.
In terms of highest playoff, not playoff, base drivers, it's Pendre,
Yep.
Attic.
And it's Fnatic and then Burn, I think. No, Fnatic and then Quad Kid Boy. Fnatic, yeah, it goes Fnatic and then Quad Kid Boy and then Burn in 13th. You know what? We're gonna go one more time. I'm gonna let the 25 go and put him back a lap down also.
All right.
Because I thought he was deep in the field enough, but I don't think so. I don't want to risk it. And have
I mean,
everybody backed up on the
he
restart.
pitted before well.
Yeah, he pitted as the 91 was getting spun, so that's very unlucky for him. Very unlucky for a lot of those guys, actually. So the 37, the 1, and the 25 will go back a lap down. So we're going to go one more pace lap after this. So here we go. Going to be a very interesting restart. I think the pace car will turn its lights off this time. If not, then I'll do it. Yep. There we go. So these guys will go by, but the 37, the 1, the 25 will all be a lap down. Just wanted to get them out of the way.
Going down 2.
What?
Going down 2.
Yep. And these guys will be going double file. As here we go. So what is it? 137.25. Here we go. Face car is in, and Pendra McHarrold will lead us back to the green flag. Sean Ard will be one of those Almost Rebels racing cars trying to make up that ground in P5. And let's see how that goes. Green flag in the 2 gets a very good start. And that's going to allow the 92. Oh, we got a big crash in the back.
Oh, no.
Huge crash. Oh, that's the big one at Nazareth.
Oh, my.
Huge crash on the restart. And how was that started? I have no idea. Big crash on the restart.
Vic William.
Mark's involved. Legends is in it. Oh, my goodness. And there's another crash.
Oh, my goodness.
That's Joquan and others. Are you kidding me?
You need to take a look at that.
Yeah. I have no idea what just happened.
Is it 3-1?
Oh, someone got turned. Someone got turned in front of the pack. I think it was Matthew Hill. And oh my gosh. Someone got hooked. We got to go back and see who this was. Oh, was it the 30? The 30 got up the racetrack. Oh, and he gets into the 90. He hooks the 90.
I
And I have no idea how Matthew saves that race car. He keeps it straight, and the 30 and everybody else is gonna pay the price in the back here. Oh my gosh!
Look at how many drivers that got involved.
Let's take a full look here. So there goes the 30.
Whoa.
Oh, and the 81 came back up the racetrack, I think. And then there's another wreck up here. There's two separate wrecks in this. So I think, let's see right here. The 30 is going to get turned, and then this is the first wreck. He's going to come back up the track. Oh, and then, yeah, you see the 30 is going to come back up the track, and I think the 5 actually hooked the 81 when he was coming back up the track. Yeah, there's the 81 trying to merge, and the 5 just wasn't ready for it.
Right into Molina.
And that causes the second wreck, and then the third wreck starts up here with Matthew Hill. I think he's going to come back up the racetrack into the 18 of Castroneves, and he is.
Yep.
And I think that he might, I don't know, we got to keep going on the replay here because he got turned somehow or something was caused.
Let's
further
see.
back.
Oh, he's coming down to pit road.
Oh, the 30 turned the 1. The 30 of Nickname, who we saw getting 4 incidents, and Landon's involved in that too. So the 30 of Nickname.
How many chase drives?
The 30 of Nickname, who we saw caused 4 incidents last week at Kansas in the regular season finale, just took out 2 chase contenders. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I think Joe Kwan actually might have checked it. Well, I don't know. I still think the 30 should have lifted. You see Kyle's in that also.
Yeah.
And then Landon, he comes back right in front of Landon.
And
he has nowhere to go.
Thunder was lucky. Look at it.
Yeah, we're going to have to ride on board with some guys. Chaos on the restart. Joe Kwan, the reason you got lap minus was because you were a lap down originally, but I waved you around because you were kind of like mid-pack, and I didn't want everybody to get stacked up when they were trying to get around you. Talk about the leaders. So yours on board the 30.
It's turned on once. Twice. Keeps it going.
Yes, yeah, here's what we're... Yeah, this ain't over yet.
Nickname's still in the cast.
Then that happens. And this. Unbelievable.
I mean, Nickname,
yeah, and he turned the 90 also. He caused both of those wrecks. Both of them. And I got to count how many guys are involved in that, because that was just huge. And how many did... I think the 25 missed all of them.
I mean, look at this. Right behind the 37. There he goes.
Wow.
Down. Oh. Legends got squeezed. This is a cluster. Oh! What happened to Thunder? Another incident? And what the... What? And now Sean Ard to the lead. Oh boy.
Kyle, I'm just gonna tell
Alright.
you. No, you're not. The 30 wrecked everybody again, just like Kansas. Zell's gonna get it going. This 25 looks like still getting service, even though he looked to have some. It looked like his engine was blowing up. See if he can get it back on the racetrack. If not, that's a huge blow in points.
I thought you would have
And he's
put that.
out. So 1 to green now. And who even got the free pass?
I have no idea because there's a lot of cars.
I don't think there
Down.
is even. I don't think there is even gonna be a free pass. These guys got so much damage. Every single person got damage in that accident. At least everybody who's a lap down. But we're gonna be going back green. And we have passed the halfway point. Green flag.
Oh boy.
So nobody kills the field on this restart. Looks like it was a bit of a cleaner restart. And now here comes the 97. Trying to
That's
take
no
the lead in this almost Rebels Racing duel.
off behind.
Yep, the 75 trying to get one last win. And now fighting his drivers for that last win potentially.
Yep, there he goes. Past the 35.
Still fighting the 35. Will the 35 actually get around on the top? Doesn't look like it. Moff's gonna have a big advantage into turn 3. And he'll go by King Barnabas. But it looks like the 35 will stay in front of the 26. Right now, the highest running chase driver, as we got a car back on pit road. I think that was Zevel, actually, who was back on pit road. It is Zevel.
I think he might have the pit road glitch.
Yeah, if he does, then he's going to get DQ'd, unfortunately. Joquan, no, you're not. Oh, yeah, you are still 41st. You were out of the race. Looks like, yeah, well, let's see if he comes back down this time. Yeah, looks like it. If he comes back down one more time, he's DQ'd.
Yeah.
But Sean Ard has a huge advantage over Moff and King Barnabas behind.
DQ the 47. He has the glitch.
I know. I'm waiting for it. If he goes around one more time, I'm just kind of giving him one more chance. If he goes around one more time, he's DQ'd. So Sean Ard leading this race. And he's got 2 of his favorite drivers behind him. His teammate and his team owner.
Off my place spoiler.
Barney up the track. He keeps it out of the wall.
Ooh.
And there's Zevel. Let's see if he comes back down this time, and then he's DQ'd. Gonna have the button ready.
See. And
Yeah, he's coming back down.
see you later.
So 2 big contenders in the chase are out of this one. Thunder and Zevel, the guys who are fighting for the regular season title. How about Arthur? With how badly that rear bumper looks, look at how well he's running.
Yeah, he's nice.
And the 30 is 12th after all that. And look at the damage he has. See
Up to
Pendray.
14.
Let's see how many chase drivers are out now. The 5, the 25, the 1, now the 47. That's 4 of the 12. And let's see. Let's see. The 81 is 33rd, the 63, the 93. That's 7 guys below 30th. 7 out of the 12 chase drivers are below 30th right now. So that's going to be a huge blow for them in points.
Yeah. Would have been a good run for the 25, but after doing some good shenanigans, well, there's always next week.
So Sean, this will be a huge win for him if he can do it. 69 out of 113. How about Byron fan running fourth? 2 MKR drivers and 2 Almost Rebels Racing drivers are in the top 5 right now.
I have the best day for Chevy.
Yeah, big day for
3-4.
Chevy, obviously. Sean R looks to be pulling away from the 75 here. Now a 1.2 second gap. $72 out of 113.
Anything could happen. There's maybe 40 to go.
And we have a battle right here. Truexpan gets by Quadruped. Byrne right now in 10th is sitting very pretty, knowing what happened to his chase rivals. Moff still holding that 1.1 second gap over Sean.
This lap. 2.
$74 out of 113. I think now it's 30 to go. No, 40 to go.
Yeah, 40.
Single file, pretty calm race. Sean Ard has been pretty dominant. The Almost Rebels racing cars have been pretty dominant, specifically these two, the 35 and the 97.
Yep.
Sean looking for his first win in a long time, ever since the season finale last season. Right now, the guy in the free pass spot is the 12. Sean Ard's still pulling away from the 75.
Off might be happy one way or another. Having his win or him winning. Looks like we got
Oh,
pit
pit
stops.
stops. Yep. Sean's coming in. So that'll leave Barney with the lead, and Byron fan came in as well. So there's a big stop right here. Big pit cycle. Gaming Freaks on pit road.
Yep.
Barney stays out one more time. Fanatic comes in. There's a 75. They haven't come out of pit road yet. There's a 97. 75 is going to be trailing him. And then got to be careful with this traffic here.
I mean, you saw how Big Popkus earlier got wrecked. Oh!
Like everyone will make it through clean.
Yep.
Sean Hard got out in front of traffic, but Moff kind of got a lot more unlucky.
Yeah, he's stuck in traffic.
Yeah. Oh, Byron fan to the wall hard. That's not good for him. There's the 44 going for, what is this? 14th? Yeah, this is 14th on the 30, and he's going to get it. Still, I don't think the 35 is pitted. So I guess he thinks he can run longer.
He's trying to stretch it.
Yeah, and be good on fuel. Bailey Parker in second. There's Patrick Miller on a pit road and Byrne. One of the few clean chase cars in this race is out of pit road.
Question who's going to come out clean during merging. So,
Still have a lot of guys have to pit. There's a 35 and 71. 45 is going to stay out and take the lead, stretching it longer than these guys.
yep. Red stays out. And try and stretch.
There's Barney. Where does he come out compared to the 97 and the 75? Looks like the 97 went by. Where's the 75? There he is.
Ooh.
And I think the 35 might be ahead of him.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's ahead. So
That's good
Barney
picks.
got ahead, and there goes the 26, and now Moff's being a little bit held up here.
Yep.
Gonna be getting behind the 54 here.
Oh, he goes
So
behind
Moff
the
lost
18.
2 spots on that pit cycle. There's the 30 coming out of pit road. And Moff's gonna try to get around the Fanatic, but the 30's in the way. He's been causing some problems for some guys. But this is for a position right here. And the 75 is going to use the lapper and get by. Jessica's on pit road. Was that fuel only? Oh, no, I think she was fixing damage.
A lot of drivers have.
Battered cars. You're right. How about Kenyon running an impressive 15th as Pendra McCarroll is second?
Greg Popkus after that sprint earlier is leading.
Coming back to 20 laps to go. And Craig Popkins right now is the leader, but I don't think he's pitted yet.
He's trying to stretch it. There's his teammate Pavo.
Actually, has he pitted? No, he is not.
Oh, he's stretching.
Yeah, he's going a long way. I think trying to catch a caution right now. If he catches a caution, that would trap Sean a lap down. Well, he'd have the free pass anyway. That would trap all these other guys a lap down right here. Going to be very interesting to see what happens. There's the 18 finally coming in from 7th. Sean Ard is stuck behind the 78, almost into the wall. This is where position. Quad, I don't think, has pitted. And it looks like Moff... Actually, no, but Byron Fan passed both the 35 and the 75. Big implications there. Who's that on pit road? That was Max Molina.
Sean's trying to pass the 78.
Yeah, he's kind of stuck behind traffic right now, Sean is. There's a 78, so that's one car out of his way. Actually, quite a few. There's Popkris finally coming in. Tried to stretch it. Didn't work out the way he wanted to. I think this, too, is also trying to stretch it.
Yep.
So is the 92. 92's counted as the leader.
Ooh.
Oh, the 2's coming in right in front of him.
That is tight.
And the 92 came in as well, so Sean Ard will be your leader once again. As he's looking to get around the lapper. Molina, and he did not make that easy for him. So now Sean, once he gets around this lapper, he's going to have a clear track in front of him. He's got only the 81 up front. I'm not too sure how slow he's going. There's Patrick Miller going around. There's Byron Fan, the second place car, with Barney right there as well.
I was going to say there's Barnabas up the third.
20 to go in Nazareth. Moff now trying to find a way around this lapper. There's Pendre off of pit road. He'll be a lap down. Moff gets around him. There's Byron Fan going by the 98. 35 is going to follow him.
Yep.
So the 97 of Sean Ard is back on front. But the question is, can he make it on gas? I'm not too sure. They pitted, I think, 10 laps ago or something.
I mean, you saw those guys who stayed out, like Pendre, Enyan.
Yeah, that could be
those
the saving grace for him. If these guys can't make it on gas, looks like Pavo trying to get around the 90. Matthew Hill here. I think he's going to be another piece of traffic these leaders are going to have to navigate around. There's Sean Ard. He's catching up to the traffic right now.
Yep.
That's Commander Brick, the lapper. And he's catching up on some... Oh, a lot of lap cars. That was all right there.
He moved them.
Puts Matthew a lap down. And watch this 26 right here. Stuck in between the 2 and the 90. So now the 2's a lap down. Now there's 23 cars on the lead lap. Next up is the 68. And there goes Sean past the 81 of Pavo. That's his driver, who he's letting go, who the Ard Motorsports had released at the end of the season. These guys still stuck behind lappers. There's Quadruped in P5. Hadn't talked about him much this race. Kind of quiet all night long.
Yeah. His in terms of the highest player base, I think it's Fnatic.
Yeah, I think so. Yes, it is. Ben Ag's running P6. There's Moff trying to get around the 81. And that's going to be an easy freebie. Now 35 putting some pressure on this 26 here. As you look at Zach up in front, how slow is he running? Looks like about 4/10 slower. So Sean could lap him.
If he can catch.
Coming back to 13 laps to go. I think the 2's going to try and get around him, trying to unlap himself. That would be huge. Because the 26 and 35 are right there. Oh, but the 2 got up the racetrack. Now the 45 putting some pressure on the 75.
Soon be 10 to go.
The 2's right there. He's trying to get around this 97, but he's going to have a shallow entry, and he's going to be in the wall hard.
Ooh.
Right in front of Byron Fan and Barnabas. 26 has to get around this 2 car if he wants a clear track in front of him. Coming back to 10 laps to go for Sean. He's got the 68 in front of him, who he's catching, but I don't know how quickly he's catching him. Ten to go once we hit the line. 10 laps to go in Nazareth. Sean trying to go back to victory lane for the first time since Homestead last season for the season finale. Obviously missed out on a spot in the chase this season after making such a deep run into the championship last season, but couldn't bring home the trophy. Trying to bring home a winning trophy tonight.
Looks like he might be playing spoiler tonight.
And he and his teammate Barnabas have dominated from the get-go amidst some very dramatic incidents that we've seen this race.
Yep.
Sean has delivered, but it's not going to be that easy. Look at this 2 car. If this 2 car unlaps himself, the 26 is going to be right there. But if the 2 stays behind him, then the 26 I don't think can get there. I think they can make it on fuel.
It'll be a fuel mileage race.
Very possibly. I think these 2 are very much hoping that the 2 tries to get around the 97 here. Doesn't look like he's going to try and do it. He might just stick behind him for the last couple laps.
Yep. Oh, Barnabas. Trying to go.
Inside, nothing there. There goes the 2, possibly. Oh, and he's going to get there.
Oh.
Maybe?
Oh.
No.
8. Over. Not at all.
Five laps to go when we hit the line. There goes the 2 this time. Let's see if he makes it work. This time he's going to dive to the inside. I think he's got the move done now. I think if you're Sean, you just have to let him go. You can't try to race him when he's not for position. There he goes. He's going to let him go. But that's going to decrease the gap between him and Byron Fan. Look at Barney!
Oh, Barnabas!
Huge move! What a move by the 35!
And now it's an over Miss Rebels 1-2.
To get back to second, Barney, what a move into turn 3.
In the top 4? Oh, probably top.
As well. Coming to 3 laps to go. This time by Sean.
Hold off.
Looking.
Ooh.
Sean looking for his first win of the season. Trying to fend off his rookie teammate, King Barnabas. And there's the pass for third. Quadruped's going to get it.
Coming to 2 to go. 2 to go.
2 laps to go. Sean right now, he just has to make it to the white flag. It looks like that's what he's going to do. Barney trying to muscle his way to the closer to the 97. Look at this entry through 3 and 4. It may come down to the last lap. Here we go. White flag. Oh, Barney went up the racetrack.
Ooh. And that might do it.
Let's see. Does Barney have one more shot in him? One final send through 3 and 4. It is not going to be enough. Sean will hold his rookie teammate off. And Sean R. down the front stretch. Welcome back to victory lane. He wins at Nazareth. Beautiful win by the 97 and great execution by these 2 cars all race long.
Oh, well. Miss Rebels 1, 2. Quadruped 3rd. Iron Fan 4th. Somehow Moth 5th. About.
Sean Ard, for the first time since Season 8 Homestead, is back in victory lane. Let's go back and see how we got here. And Barnabas right there, when he got tight and missed that corner, that was kind of what did it. But Barney sent it into the corner in turn 3, and somehow he pretty much made that stick. I'm not sure how he did that, but that is King Barnabas's best result of his Cup career so far. P2. And let's get a word with our winner. Sean Ard back in victory lane for the first time in a long time. How does it feel, buddy?
Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. That was long overdue, and how bad this season's been. It makes up for everything. I'm so glad for this whole team. Great job on Barnabas for keeping up a battle here. He did well, thanks to the whole team, and it's just great to be back here.
And yeah, that was a pretty, in fact, it was a pretty dominating performance from you and your teammate King Barnabas. Take us through just how well you guys executed that the entire night.
Well, the team just had one goal, and that was to get it right. Start off the run right, even though the guys who were in the chase didn't do that well. But there's 9 other weeks left. We're gonna focus on those guys as well. But for us to start off this well as a team, we're setting off a strong momentum here. That hey, we still got a lot left to prove. We're gonna prove it here.
And yeah, great win for you guys. Anything else you like to say?
I got nothing else. Just great job on everyone on the team, and let's keep on going. We got 9 weeks left. Let's keep on kicking it.
All right, thank you, Sean Ard, for your time.
Oh my god.
Well, I took that trespass away, so go ahead.
Um,
Alright.
hey, knock, knock.
I was there the
Yeah.
whole time.
No, you weren't, buddy. Stop lying to yourself. All right. Let's see. So, get a word with Zevel. What's up, Zevel? So disappointing end to your race. 35th. Obviously not the way things went for you. Obviously not the way you expected things to go. Just take me through what happened.
So, this just sucks, man. For my home race and just a DQ in a wreck. Not my fault, you know. Feels like last season all over again, just getting wrecked every playoff race. But it's only the first one. At least we gained 3 points on Thunder. At least we gained 3 points on Thunder. So, we just can't let any of this happen again. We can't have another DNF. We just can't because we don't have any points to work with coming in after missing out on the regular season stuff. So just real bad luck all around this past few weeks, but we gotta find a way to finish these damn races.
And yeah, so obviously bad circumstances took you out of this one, Zevel. Obviously, although even though your end to the race wasn't ideal, you had a lot of guys in the chase struggle with you. How do you think that affects you going into next week?
We're not gonna be down as many points, so that's gonna help a little bit. At least shout out to Fnatic.
Yeah,
Is he
big
the
fan.
is he the highest finishing chase driver?
Yeah,
Is.
he is.
Yeah, that's perfect. Because not to win the championship, it's got to be one of my drivers. Fnatic, he's been great ever since he's been in the Cup Series. So, you know, I hope it's me and him at the end trying to win this thing. But all these fans here are great. Love my home track people, and I'm Legend's neighbor, so please don't come to my house too.
Oh, next next year we'll make it raid Legends and Zevel's house.
Oh.
How about that?
Fuck.
Yeah, you're cooked, buddy. All right. See ya.
Who else? Who
Who
got?
else? We got Burn. You want to get one? You finished 7th, so is he here? Yeah, he's here. You here, Burn? Hello.
All right. We good?
Yeah. So
Okay.
Burn, you finished 7th, one spot behind Fnatic, who was the highest finishing chase driver tonight. What went well for you guys tonight for top 10 finish? While mostly everybody else in the chase was struggling.
Well, honestly, I think the only way we even got into the top 10 was because we avoided that massive wreck that was caused by the 30 car numerous times. Actually, I'm not even sure why he was even allowed to be here after Kansas, but that's not the point. The point is we got the top 10. It's good enough to get us high enough in the chase so we can probably escape with something after next week. Which is probably good for us. It's definitely good for us. Our team over at the 500 Energy Racing Shop and Toyota and WWE and their sponsorship on the hood of the car. But hey, top 10's a top 10. We're ready to move on. I'm glad we can pull this off tonight.
Yep. Big points advantage for you. Probably you might be close to the points lead. Because everybody else, like the 25, struggled so much, and who else had a big advantage? Legends with those 2 wins. Just how do you think that'll affect you in points? Does that give you a big advantage?
Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. We're gonna just have to find out after the points come out. But hey, I wouldn't be shocked if we're not in the top 5 in points, or top 2, actually, I should say. But I would be expecting to be a second in the points, considering I finished behind Fnatic. But hey, doesn't matter. We're in the chase. All we want to do is just come home with a championship. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's a good thing to be proud of.
Yeah.
So yeah, great job on your win, Burn. We'll see you next week.
Okay, thank you.
Hold on. I just accidentally unplugged my monitor. Hold up. Yeah, sorry about that. My monitor unplugged. There we go. Anybody else? Come on with Joquan. Joquan, not the finish he wanted. Obviously caught up in that big wreck. That actually that second wreck under caution after the caution had already come out. That kind of took you out. Just take me through what happened.
Yeah, I got caught on the outside at the start of the race and couldn't get back down. So that was kind of disappointing and put me in the back with that happening. I missed the first wreck, but I also in the process allowed the decrepit husband of the 30 car to get ahead of me. So my fault.
Yeah.
Because if you should have passed that guy, he just wrecks you.
Yeah, he's not been the smartest guy the last 2 weeks. But anyway. So yeah. How does you and your team plan to rebound next week in Chicagoland?
We got kind of lucky. We had that bonus from Charlotte that we got from winning that, and a lot of case guys had ended up in the same rate that we did. So that was a blessing in disguise, or just kind of saved us a little bit. So hopefully we're not too bad of a hit, and I can probably get back to normal form of top 15s, top 10s, being consistent to try to stay in the zone.
Um. All right. Thank you, Joquan. Hope to see you next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and slash the 38s, the 30s Hollow tires. I'll see you later.
All right. See ya.
All right.
And final interview, we're gonna get the owner of that 30 car, well, partial owner of that 30 car, Connor. See what he has to say. Connor, obviously, like we saw, you're not too happy with the 30. What's the update on that situation?
Well, the update has been made. It has been mutually agreed between myself and Monster, and finalized. Nickname will not be racing the rest of the season, as he has been fired. And in a turn of events, Joe with the T will be in the 30 car for the last 9
Oh,
races.
whoa!
What?
The
Wow.
Joe with the T announcement is in correlation with Monster, myself, and Kyle, so that
Oh,
Joe can have some experience in an ICR car.
yeah. Like the Ty Gibbs situation. That's like the Ty Gibbs Kurt Busch situation.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
that's
yeah,
a big change of events.
nickname's out, Joe's in, and yeah, that's all I got to say.
All right, well, thank you for your time, Connor. Big announcement there.
You're welcome.
So, nickname after causing 6 incidents
In the
in the
span of
last 2
2
races.
weekends.
Yeah. Wait, is there a victory lane here?
There is, I saw.
I think there is. Let me just go over here. Trying not to spin my car out. Can I'm not gonna risk it. There it is.
I believe
Now can I get in? Yeah,
we
right here.
got some silly seats.
Oh, okay. No, I can't. All right. Whoops. Thank y'all for sticking around with us in Nashville. We will see you next week with the second chase race at Chicagoland. Congratulations, Sean Ard and Ole Miss